Cardano. I bought Cardano, ADA, this morning, twice. During the course member live stream this morning, which obviously you know there's a link for down below and a 40% off coupon code you could use, which expires soon, you can join and talk to me as we do trades like this. But this morning I bought Cardano. Why did I buy Cardano and when did I buy Cardano? And what do I think about the future of crypto pricing? Let's talk about that right now. Why did I buy Cardano? I bought Cardano because it hit one of the most strong support levels we have for Cardano. Essentially, a few pennies over $1. Take a look at this, folks. It's not even on here in terms of a line yet because we're going to draw it together because it's so juicy. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to get rid of this volume line here so we can actually see this a little bit better. Then we're going to take a trend line and I'm going to show you exactly where this is because it's obvious. Take a look at this. See this low right here? Bouncing off 103, 104. See this low right here? Bouncing off 99.2 and bouncing off 102. See the low right here? 105, 105.4. See the low this morning? 102. Folks, I kid you not. This is a very, very strong support line. You can even make it nice and fat for Cardano. Once you hit $1, you tend to have massive support. We have also previously had buy signals come in at 116 and 123 on the day chart for Cardano, which both ended up being excellent in the short term via this algorithm. Now, if I jump into the day chart and I get in on the candlesticks onto the 1 minute level here, you're going to see we also had buy signals come in this morning at around 102. Now, here's how I aligned my purchase for Cardano. The entire day, I have been watching Bitcoin all day long. Whether it was in my public live streams, my private live streams, we've been watching Bitcoin all day long. We've also been charting trend lines for Bitcoin. This is why technical analysis is very useful, especially when you are a fundamentalist, because you can time your entries better. This is why you got to know both. This is why I teach both in my Stocks and Psychology of Money group. So we're watching the trend earlier. We saw a very sharp rising trend here on Bitcoin. In fact, I drew this particular red line before we even had this section over here. And when we started reiterating this section in the trend, despite short-term consolidations, we continued that angle trend. I started thinking to myself, okay, this could potentially be bounce zone for crypto. And if Bitcoin bounces, ADA is going to bounce. They work together, they play together. So let's go to, this is from a different video, let's go to CoinMarketCap and let me show you Cardano here on TradingView where you could see it yourself nicely. I want you to be able to see this as well. Take a look at this, folks. Let's get down into the 1 minute chart and let's take a look at where we bought it this morning. So this morning, as we were watching Bitcoin jump, we saw Cardano start moving to around 104. We feel we had tested our bottom with a nice ascending double bottom. Look at this. Bottom, bottom, ascending trend right here. Double bottom, get to about 104. At 104 in the course member live stream, I mentioned, hey, we're thinking, I'm thinking ADA. If Bitcoin starts breaking out, I'm thinking about adding to ADA. Now, a bunch of the freaking course members started buying it at 104. And then when I finally got around to buying it, I ended up buying it at 107 and 108, which is kind of funny, which is totally fine. I am happy to share. It was just kind of funny. Right now, we're sitting at 120. I want to talk about downside, though. So first of all, buying it at 104, excellent. Buying it at even 110, excellent. Honestly, even 120 is relatively cheap. We are not expecting this death cross pattern to come so quickly with Bitcoin and continue to have this sort of downward drag, especially with China. And this is why we've seen Cardano get depressed. I think this is a temporary depression of value. I really believe that. And I think there are opportunities to dollar cost average in at strategic time points in coins like Cardano or Ethereum or Bitcoin. Now, I do want to talk about potential downside risks. If Cardano breaks the $1 support, we could potentially go down to either 80 cents or 50 cents. It could be a very painful way down. We could be cheering right now about 16 cents when we could throw 50 cents out the window. So you gotta know that when you're looking at Cardano. You gotta be careful. But what's going to lead Cardano to sell off? No, it's not Cardano. It'd be Bitcoin. okay? If Bitcoin ends up retracing back down to our 28 level where we had panic this morning, and we end up getting that trend accelerating and we get down to 19.9, Cardano will get trashed along with every other cryptocurrency related stock. Big Digital, HUD 8, Marathon, Riot Blockchain, I don't care what stock it is. If Bitcoin goes to 19.9, it is going to be painful and it is going to be bad. I blew all of the money I was able to instantly Coinbase transfer over to Coinbase. I am sending a wire with more money, probably somewhere around $300,000 to start with, to Coinbase, and it's just gonna sit there until I see another juicy opportunity. So, obviously, I send a buy-sell alerts every time I buy or sell anything. Doesn't matter if it's options, stocks, crypto, in the Stocks and Psychology of Money group. Don't copy my trades, use them as suggestions. So, these are my thoughts for ADA. I really like ADA. It's in my opinion, it's sold off at a higher percentage than Ethereum and Bitcoin. I believe the upside is potentially equally great, that we're going to see a bigger upside at ADA Cardano over Ethereum and BTC. That is no shade off Bitcoin or Ethereum. I love them. Honestly, if I had a little index fund basket, I would have a mix of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Cardano. And I might even consider adding one or two more, but I'm not ready to mention which others I'm looking at yet. But I would have a little basket of various different coins. I like different coins. So anyway, this gives you an update on my thoughts on crypto, what I did this morning, why I did it. It is a technical move we made here. That's why I'm not talking white papers and fundamentals. I think I make it pretty clear on this channel when I'm talking about technicals or when I'm talking about fundamentals, and I want to be crystal clear. Check out those coupon codes down below. That 40% off coupon code is expiring this month, which this month is going to be over in about a week. Now, just a quick extra note on technical analysis. This morning, the technicals were not lining up for a particular stock. I had a very small and short-term trading position in. I saw volume declining, and I saw indicators that were suggesting, you know what, we are setting up for a downtrend. And folks, that was Torchlight. We touched my support line. We bounced off my support line. I ended up selling right around here, 958, 956, somewhere around here, 958, 956. I sold, and I mentioned in the course member live stream this morning, I said, I think that because today is really the last day people might want to get in to get their special dividend, there's a chance this particular stock could roll over substantially. We could see a very, very big rollover very, very quickly. After I mentioned that this morning in the course member live stream, folks, I kid you not, the darn thing is down 17.8% now. Now, it did bounce off $7.04. It's possible maybe this is a new support level. I don't know. I'm personally out of this trade. This could easily run again. We still have the rest of the day left, but you've got to believe that technical analysis works. And I'm just using that to say, look, if you were still trading this, you wanted to get back in, hey, fine, maybe. But just be careful because today's a big day and you're going to hit peak media over the next few days here with Torchlight. No shade on actual Torchlight fundamentals, just TA purposes, okay? But the point of bringing this up is to mention that TA is something you got to pay attention to. If you don't believe it, pay more attention to it, and maybe soon you'll get convinced. Check out this course's link below.